Today we're going to conduct an in-service on the Flexi Pump Independent Flushing System. Each pump was designed to flush 3 instruments. As you add pumps, you add more flushing volume. The Flexi Pump is used during the first and most important step, pre-cleaning. This is the step that takes place before you pass it on to an automated endoscope reprocessor, sonic irrigator, or washer decontaminator. Flexi Pump is a pumping system that standardizes your flushing by making it easy, concise, and repeatable. The system delivers copious amounts of cleaning and rinse solution to your devices with a fraction of the labor. It will help you eliminate the syringe, which hinders quality processing and productivity. The Flexi Pump system allows you to follow most manufacturers' instructions for use, which recommend flushing cleaning solution into the device. You will properly mix and dilute your cleaning solution. Place the drop-down tube from the pumping system into cleaning solution. Connect your devices to the 3 leads and push the start button. The Flexi Pump delivers 500 milliliters of cleaning solution in 1 minute on low speed, 750 milliliters on medium speed, and 1,000 to 1,200 milliliters on high speed. Speed control and flushing devices. Speed volume control is located to the far right. It looks like a stereo knob. 3 levels of volume: low, medium, and high. Low volume is for very small devices such as suction tips and eye instruments. You must run these small pieces on low or you'll be pushing too much volume through the instruments. 1 LED light indicates that the pump is on low speed. Medium volume is for devices 2 to 3 millimeters in size. This will allow you to have controlled volume without too much pressure. 2 LED lights represent medium volume. High volume. This is for larger devices, 4 millimeters and bigger, laparoscopic, robotic, orthopedic, etc. High volume will deliver over 1,000 milliliters of cleaning solution in 1 minute. Yes, you have to divide based on the number of leads connected to devices. If you feel the need to create even more pressure so that you can blow out debris, this can be achieved by capping off the leads one by one. Gray caps come with each tube set that allows you to cap. Capping off 2 of the 3 leads will create almost 50 psi of pressure. Caution! Running the pump on high through 1 lead can create aerosols and too much pressure on delicate devices. This could result in expensive device damage. Be comfortable that this process is about delivering large amounts of cleaning solution, not high pressure. Forward flush. Represented by the arrow pointing up is the button you'll predominantly use. By pressing the button once, you'll get a 30-second flush. Push twice, which will show 2 LED lights. You'll get 60-second flush. 3 times will give you 90 seconds of flushing. Impact cycle, button on the far left. Used on devices that have a material clog or impact. The pump will create pressure by moving in a forward direction, then stop, and reverse, create suction. The combination of pressure and suction and delivering appropriate cleaning solution to the point of impact should soften up over time and allow you to push a brush. You can run this for up to 6 minutes. Each push of the button will give you 2 minutes of cycle time. Review on instruments. You can hook up almost any instrument. As you can see by the tip of the tube set, it has the same lure fitting that you would find on a syringe. Additionally, the collar slides back, and now you have a slip tip. If you need a longer slip tip or accessory to attach to the instruments, we provide those as well in our accessory kit, which includes XL slip tips, female-to-female lure locks, end caps, and cup adapters. Please contact us for information. Visual exit from device. It's important that you physically see solution coming out of the devices. This is no different than how you're doing it now. To visually see will ensure the device is not packed with debris. Robotic and XL slip tip. You can flush both ports on the robotic endo wrists by adding the X slip tip to the end of the two leads of the pump. Insert the slip tips into port 1 and 2. This will ensure that you do not forget to flush one of the ports. Cap off the open lead on the tube set so all fluid flows into the devices. Decontaminating tube sets. Important to decontaminate tube set every shift change. Very important that a water-based, ready-to-use solution is used. We have a product called Pro Spray that has been validated. Pull the ready-to-use Pro Spray into the tube set and allow 5 minutes of contact time. Rinse when done. Pure processing does not warranty the tube set if you use an alcohol or bleach-based disinfectant. Changing tube sets. Tube set must be replaced every 30 days. To change the tube set, you must remove the pump cap by pushing in the two tabs located on the side of the cap. Unthread the tube set to remove. Rethread the tube around the rotor, then insert rotor into the cap. Turn the cap over so the clear cover of the cap is facing up. Push on until you hear it snap into place. Use the log sheet located in the operator's manual to track monthly tube set changes. Pure Channel Flush. We have a product that we recommend for channel cleaning. It's not required, however, it's been specifically formulated for channel and lumen cleaning. This triple enzymatic will work in the most challenging water conditions and has one dilution at 1/4 ounce per gallon. This product is not recommended on instruments that have not been validated by device manufacturers for enzymatic cleaning, such as many eye instruments.
Hi, my name is Dan Gassanders. I'm with Pure Processing. Today we're going to do a short video demonstration on the amount of labor that it takes to flush a cannulated device with a syringe versus flushing that same device with the Pure Station pump. I wanted to just take a quick moment and talk about the two most common flushing techniques that we see in departments. We see a lot of syringe flushing, and then we also see a lot of spray guns in the departments as well. The challenges that we have with spray guns is instructions for use by the device manufacturers often tell us that we need to flush with an enzymatic cleaner, which is impossible to do with a spray gun. The other challenge is that the device manufacturers highlight how much fluid you need to be flushing through those devices, and it's often quite a bit of fluid. And when we do that with a syringe, that can be done with either a 60 cc syringe. Depending on the department that you go into, you'll see 20s, you'll see 10s. One of the challenges with a large syringe is it's very difficult to actually push the plunger and get that fluid to flow through those devices because of the volume and the occlusion. So it's very challenging for the technicians. So in this part of the demonstration, what we're going to do is we're going to actually take a laparoscopic grasper And we're going to go ahead and flush this with the amount of fluid that the device manufacturer calls for. If we're going to put this into a sonic, the device manufacturer calls to flush this with 100 cc's of fluid before you put it into your sonic. For those departments that aren't using a sonic, you would have to flush this with 250 cc's of fluid. So imagine the labor in flushing this with 250 cc's of fluid with even a 60 cc syringe all the way down to a 10. So we're going to assume that you have a sonic, and we're going to go ahead and flush this with a syringe with 100 cc's of fluid. The first thing that would happen is the technician would obviously have their cleaning solution mixed in with their water. We would need our syringe. This is a 60 cc syringe. We're going to go ahead and fill this syringe with the cleaning solution. We're going to go ahead and empty the syringe. We have to repeat this step twice because we need at least 100 cc's of fluid. We'll have to reconnect and push. Now again, it's very seldom that you'll see 60 cc syringes in there, and you'll see 10s. If I had a 10 at the sink, I would actually have to do that 10 times. I would have to flush this device 8 more times. I just did it twice. So now we're going to go ahead and do it with the Pure Station. And as you can see, we have the same lure lock that you have on your syringe. So we simply attach it to the device, hit your start button, and flush it out. This leaves your hands available to actually scrub other tips or pay attention to other individual devices. So we're going to demonstrate in this section the challenges of irrigating different types of devices with a syringe. And here we have a spine device, and you can see it's very difficult it's impossible to lock this down. But we'll show you how the technician is challenged with this. So that's a spine device. We have an orthopedic reamer. It too doesn't lock down. We have a urology device. This one actually has a lure, so we can lock this one down. And then finally we have a flexible reamer, which really needs to be copiously flushed. So those are the techniques with a syringe. When we do it with the Pure Station, we're going to use sealing caps. These are our sealing caps. And then we have our Pure Station pump. You're just going to insert it and flush it out. Here's our orthopedic reamer. Our urology device. And then finally, our flexible reamer. You can see the fluid actually coming out of all the serrations. This will actually allow you to irrigate it as well as soak it at the same time. The objective of the demonstration was to show you the amount of labor that takes place when you're doing a lot of syringe flushing of all the different types of cannulated devices that you'll have running through the department. Earlier we showed you the laparoscopic grasper, and to actually flush this with a syringe, you saw the labor steps that were involved, but you also saw the amount of time that was involved. It was 30 seconds versus the Pure Station, which is connected, hit your start button, and then move on to another task. And this will flush that fluid through there in 10 seconds. We all know that thoroughly cleaning dirty medical devices of all debris is a critical first step in sterile processing, and it's key for patient safety. For more information on the Pure Station, please contact our customer service group.